I'm a live and let live kind of guy. You don't want to be a Cane. Go somewhere else. Find happiness wherever you have to. And there were certainly some red flags with Antione Jackson's recruitment because he seemed to be waffling a little bit before National Signing Day. The 4-star cornerback out of Dillard wants out. How does losing Antione Jackson, how do you think that affects Miami's incoming class of freshmen?
Well, number one, it changes your numbers. Keep in mind, Miami had 7 guys overall, safety and corner, hit the portal. And they also lost Tyreek Stevenson, who's doing very well, by the way,
Really
leading
well.
up into the Senior Bowl. His stock has gone up. Good for Tyreek. But that's 8 players. And then, of course, Cormani goes to Colorado. Now, Jackson's going to go somewhere else, apparently. That leaves 2 players, Damari Brown and Mr. Stafford from up there at Nogales High School coming down. They needed 3 at least. So now they're down to 2 corners in this class. That puts more stress on Mario and his staff. Goodread. Now, maybe they can get a transfer. I don't know, one of the kids from Marshall, one of the kids from somewhere. They've got some, but they need numbers because last year's proof. If you don't have numbers and injuries take place, what happens? The scoreboard doesn't look good. I know it's not friendly, but the number one predictor of games in any football league, any level, is injuries. It's just true. Nobody likes to talk about it, but Miami's in danger at corner this fall if they have injuries, and that's even with freshmen. I mean, like Stafford or Brown, one of them could play and or start next year at some point. They are very thin. So they need a transfer. It's important to get that. And just to be clear, Jackson's upside was elite. He was one of the kids that not only Miami wanted, Georgia wanted, etc. He's an elite upside kid. He reclassified. That's a big-time player. So just from a pure talent perspective, that's also a loss.
And let me say another thing, and you haven't said anything to contradict this. I just want to throw that out there based on some of the comments that we've gotten at Locked On Canes. Another reason why I never want to trash these players for changing their minds. I had been describing Antione Jackson earlier this week as a 17-year-old. He's only 16. He's only 16 years old. So again, it's like, man, when I'm talking about this stuff, first of all, when I was 16, how mature was I? That's people forget. People forget how young these players are. And then the other thing that I always try to remember, Brian, is when we're talking about these young men, especially the ones who are not even out of high school yet, these are all somebody's sons. So I'm not going to bash the young man for changing his mind. If you don't want to be a Cane, go find whatever is best for you, man.